I think what we'll do, I'm just going to call everybody up and I'll give them their plaques then, and then we can get them all in one line so we can knock it all out at one time. These were people that helped me out this year. It takes a lot of people to put on a race. Alright? And so, before I get into the drivers and how great they did, let's talk about first my race director, Dan. Okay? He helped me out with all kinds of stuff. Even if it was telling me how bad I'm doing something, at least, you know, he was telling me. So, I'd like to thank Dan, Messier. Just going to flip them down, I'll read them all. They can come up. When I get done, you can come on up and get it, and we'll take a picture here. Don Colbert, you know, working in the ticket booths with Brownie, making sure everybody's car entry's correct, where they're from, all the things. Lou, where's Lou at? Alright, she sits out there in the ticket booths and collects the money, and she'll cuss you slam out too if you don't get your bracelet on. So, I'd like to thank Lou. Trevor Brown for helping with the scales. Trevor, come on up. A couple of guys that really helped me in the infield. He's here every day before anybody. He's here every night after everybody. He sets up the pumps. He gets everything ready, gets the mules out, makes sure Levi's got gas so he can run around 100 laps in the go-kart and all that stuff before the race starts. Earl Richardson. Michael Jacobs is not here. He helps us in the tower. I hope to get him back again next year. Frankie Morgan, there's another one in the infield. When your car goes upside down or on its side or whatever the case may be, or somebody rips your bumper off, or in some cases your fender and your front end and everything else, Frankie will usually hook you up on his four-wheel and take you for a ride back to the pits. So we can't do it without them. Blaine Nunnery. Blaine, you didn't work with us all year, but you helped us out when you could. I think Blaine got a car because he was sick of me telling him, Blaine, you can't cheer for Brittany from the infield, man. But he did a good job to help us out. This is a person I really want to bring up, and I can't emphasize how much it helped us this year, particularly on the last couple of races where, you know, you get one shot to get it right, and if it's not right, people leave here really disappointed with the track where they say, man, that's a hell of a place, we're coming back next year, which is what happened. Billy McFadden.
In regards to Billy, I want to say one thing. We had some of the out-of-town guys here on a 600 race. And when Billy went out there and dropped that grader blade down and just skimmed the slight little bit of mud off the track, those guys were astonished. They said, back home, they just shut the track down and said, that's it, we're done.
Oh, wow.
What you don't know was we had blown a hose on the motor too. We could only go out one way, and that was it. So that was a great job on Billy. You know, last year he cried, I forgot you, all this sort of stuff. But this guy really helped me out. You know, stepped up when his car wasn't ready to race, like he did the year before. Yeah, the year before that and all that. Gary Jacobson.
Jason's wallet.
The one that's not here tonight, but we're always thinking about him, the legend, Larry Long. Okay. Now, I know you did a great job in the booth, but boy, I sure did miss Larry calling for the drivers every other thing. So, I got to thank that. And then Jenny Tatum. Is she here tonight? She's not here tonight. Okay. So, Dan, hold your plaque up and get your picture taken there. Besides the one on the post office wall. There you go. So I'd like to thank all my staff. Give them a round of applause. This is what it takes to put on a race on Saturday. Thank you. All right. Now these guys have been anxiously waiting up here, right? Everybody's had their meal. They're getting tired. Some of them got a long drive tonight, right, Matt? You leaving tonight? You going to? Yeah, I know. You going to the mountains. You have to rub it in. I'm going to bring up the runner-ups first. In the Mini Pro Go-Kart division, the runner-up for the 2015 season and Most Improved Driver, Eric Cardonian. I also like to thank Ken for helping Brandon get these awesome trophies. Beautiful trophies. We'll get all the runners up. Stay right up here for a second, Eric. What do we got next, Dan? Pro go-kart. Donnie, what did you get up here for? Oh, he's the runner-up in the pro go-kart. Yeah, you can say something.
Well, I'm so proud to stand up here and get a trophy. I've been trying hard to do that. But Beeman over here and everybody else just outrun me, but I stuck in there. Even though I wouldn't run, I waited for them to break down.
After battle. The legend second place, and believe it or not, this happened, I think, on the last race. Michael McDonald moved into second place. Billy had a commitment down there to Carteret County, and we had about 10 Legends cars show up, and Michael moved into second. And I think that's the second year now, Michael. So 2 runner-up. What we got next here? Oh yeah, one of my rookies of the year. The 270 sprint runner-up, second place in his first year in the 270. And I encourage people, once you get to that go-kart level and you're ready to move, that's a great class to get into. Okay, the 270s, you saw it. I was a little concerned with all the people going to 600s, but our 270 class really impressed me this year. We had a lot of young kids move in. We had some people move around. But every week it was some of the best racing we had at Rockfish this year. So Dale Trogdon, come on up. You want the microphone for that? He said, love you. 600s, the runner-up, second place. Jason, you want to tell a story about how this happened?
Yeah, I'd love to.
This just goes to show you that if you stick to your guns and you show up every week and you take every point you can get, you can win. But if you don't, you still finish second, Mark. Mark, I think, lost by 2 points, the closest race we've had at Rockfish. The 2 brothers were fighting it out, and I swear that Matt was just following Mark just to be sure he didn't get ahead of him too far. Mark Jones, the runner-up. Let's get a line, Dan. We'll get all the runners up. Get your picture taken back there.
What's the smile?
There it is, your 2015 runner-up mini pro. What we're going to do before we go to the features, I want to bring somebody up. I'm just presenting everything tonight. I didn't put a lot of this together. Brownie put all this on. I'd like to thank Brownie again and Ken for helping with the trophies. Beautiful trophies up here. All right. Levi said he's actually taller than his trophy this year, which wasn't the case last year. But he's growing a little bit, so that's good. But I want to bring up Duke Layton for a second. Where's Duke at? Go home. There he is. The Carolina Modlite Association and the Modlite division here at Rockfish is kind of we're in the position that the 600s ran a year or so ago. They didn't run a full season with us. We didn't have a points fund to kind of go to, but I want to bring up Duke and talk about the Modlites. We were the first track ever, right, Duke? The first track ever to put on a Modlite race in the state of North Carolina. Okay, so that's a huge thing. Duke, for those of you who don't know, is the president of the Modlite Association of North Carolina. All right, I think currently there's 4 members and growing, but a lot of interest. If you know somebody, it's a fun group class to get into. If you're interested, get with Duke. But I want to bring Duke up here because there's a lot of effort went in that last race to get guys. Now we have people here from New York. to drive down and race at Rockfish with a Modlite. Duke was on the phone trying to coordinate it, getting the sponsorships, and you know, we get all this stuff with the track going, and the Modlites are going to be here next year running with us. So this is a class just like the 600s. It started off really slow, and as it took off, you see where we're at there. The biggest growing class was the Legends division this year. But I want to thank Duke and for everybody so that you understand that, you know, the Modlites are welcome here at Rockfish, and that's something we're going to try to grow. We couldn't have said it any louder when we went out and bought a Modlite on behalf of the racetrack to put one out here. Duke bought the first one, then we got the ball rolling. So great class. Duke, if you want to say anything, you got 5 minutes.
I just want to say thanks to Bill and Brownie to give us a place to race, and thanks for everybody coming out and watching our first big show with all people from across the U.S., mostly the East Coast. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's get to the head table. Levi, you been up here before? It's about time for you to move up, ain't it? Levi wants to drive a legend car so bad he can't stand it. He told me this morning he wanted a legend car for Christmas, so if you're listening, Santa, naughty or nice. All right. First of all, and I'll bring everybody up here once we get done, the Mini Pro Division. This year we didn't really have enough go-karts per se to run individual division like we did last year. So what we did was we kind of combined the go-karts, which is tough.